Hey guys, Justin at Vintage 55 Restorations here. Another how-to video. I have a video on guest starring Eleanor. I have another video on our channel about adjusting door gaskets on vintage refrigerators. But there's a GE one that's very common that I always get questions about, and it's kind of complicated. So I'm making a video just for that one. So this is a 53 GE, but the door latches that are on these ones are on quite a few mid-50s models. So if you have a door catch that looks like this, you'll only see that part, then this is the video for you. So 53 model, actually this is my favorite make and model of refrigerator, combination model, two-door 53, only year that had these vertical handles. These little gold accents. I really like this one. But anyway, so in your fridge and freezer, or if you have a single door, just your fridge, you have your latch that sticks out like this, and then you have your handle side, which is a catch. This case, this fridge has this engineering marvel of a fix of smacking a wooden dowel in there to keep this tight. Obviously, if I pull this out, you can see how loose this thing is. It's not going to catch right. It's cracked here, obviously. That's another repair that I won't be talking about in this video. But I'll show you how to replace this because I have to do it. But first, I'm going to show you how to adjust it. So if your gasket is not very tight, if your paper test doesn't work, you need to tighten this up. It's not as easy as the earlier GEs where you tighten a screw and then the whole piece slides in and out. It's not that easy. On this one, there's multiple adjustments. So if you look at it, there's a screw here. Sometimes it's a Phillips if it's been changed. And you have a tab underneath here that you can see kind of flexes. So to adjust this, you loosen this up, and then you'll feel it start moving like this. Do not take it out all the way. I repeat, do not take this out all the way. If you do, then you got to take this panel out to get to the inside, and it messes up the adjustments, and it's kind of difficult to get back in place. So if you're just adjusting it, don't take it out all the way. Just loosen it up a little bit. It is a long bolt though, so you're not going to just twist it a couple turns and have it fall out. But once it's loose, you're good. And then this tab has a notch in it that actually sits, or a tab. The tab has a point, I guess, I don't know, the little thing that sticks out of it, and it rests in a notch that's on this on the hook housing itself. And so you have to hold the tab down away from the post, and then as you do that, it releases that, and then you can pull this in or out by twisting, and you just twist it like you would a screw. It's threaded down in there. So once you're holding the tab, you can do a rotation, and then you can probably hear, yeah, you hear it click into there, and then it can't turn anymore. So that's your in-outward adjustment. These ones actually also can shimmy side to side. Not like that, I'm just bending it because it's loose. But if you actually grab it by the base and kind of shove it over, the whole thing will go like this also. You really just have to play with it a lot. If it's completely out of whack and it won't latch, it's probably a combination of those two adjustments. If it latches just fine, but it's just not tight, just loosen that up, give it a couple cranks down so it's tighter, try to close it. If it won't stick all the way, then it's too tight. Do one rotation out until it latches. And then once you're done and it's in place, you just tighten that set screw back in, and that's good now. So that's how you adjust one of these gaskets. I mean, these door latches. God, I am all over the place with my words today. Can you help me, Eleanor? Do you know the words? Do you know the words? No? You wanna help? No, never mind. I'm not gonna give her a screwdriver with a painted fridge. So anyway, now on to replacement. So this one's here. To get to it, you have to take this plastic piece off, which has snaps. So if you pull in the back kind of carefully, those will pop. And then They're all the way down it. So you want to make sure you have all of them. And then the lips are going to be underneath the 2 other ones. You can take those off to make it a little easier, or you can just... You want to help? Do you want to help? Go get the towel and go help. Go get a towel out of the basket. And then this whole thing pops off. Just be careful about it though, because you'll break it like this one's already broke. As you can see, the latch catches on here and it won't let you take it off. So,
Mom, Dad, I'm gonna break
here.
it.
Ah. Here, baby. You need to clean it? Can you come over here and clean it? These, actually, if you look at this one, you can kind of see a little bit more what we're doing. If you take out this set screw, it releases from here. And when it releases from here, this whole piece that holds it in place falls out. And then that's going to be in your body that is harder to reach. This is a plastic piece that breaks sometimes, which I believe is what happened to this one. So we're going to take a look at it. You cleaning it good? Oh, you missed a spot right here. Thank you. And when you put it in, the freezer, fridge, they're the same, but just make sure your tab is on the same side as wherever it's at, which on this case is the bottom. So to get this out, you take that set screw all the way out. And then what'll happen is everything will cut loose once it's unthreaded. Like I told you, it's a long bolt. And then once that's out, you can unthread. I'm just gonna take this off because it's broken. I can in this case, but normally you wouldn't be able to do that because it doesn't fit through that hole. But if you look in here, give me those, baby girl. Here, take this. Take that. Thank you. If you look in here, you can see it's crooked. You see it's hanging in there. And if you look past it, I don't know if you could see, but half of that plastic's gone. Half the plastic, the left-hand side plastic is gone. So it's exactly what I thought it was. And it is broken. Do as I say, not as I do. This is asbestos, so you really don't want to be breathing it. It's fine being in here, but you just don't want to breathe clouds of it. But if you don't disturb it, it's fine. So as I said, once you get that set screw out, this piece can fall because it's not attached to anything. It just, well, this one apparently is, but normally they can just fall out the back. It's hard to get them back in. Okay, so can I have that back? You want another one? Here, I'll get you another one. Here, you can take this one. I'll trade you. So, if you look at this, there's 2 screws on the sides that you have to take out to get this whole retaining piece out. And those will always be standard head, not Phillips. So take these out. Do not lose them. Yeah? Tell them. Take these out. And then that whole thing is loose now. It's probably wedged in there a little bit, but it should be able to slide right out. You can see half of that's gone. It's broken. And then the tabs on this were on the bottom, so we're going to put that back in the same way and line these holes up the way they were. If I can, without taking this off. I think I have to take it off though. No, I got it. Okay, then once you got it back in place, you just line those screws back up, and those are also adjustable. They're slotted. So you send that screw through. Send that screw through. Thank you. Where'd my screwdriver go, baby? Do you have my screwdriver? Not that one, the other one. Oh, I have it. Thank you, though.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And then this, like I said, does move slightly, like this. So line it up to where it was before. You probably will have witness marks in there, but if not, just remember where it's at. And tighten those up real good. They have lock washers on them. If you lose them, put them back on. They're kind of essential. And then this piece, the set screw is loose so that I can rotate this. If it was latching before and then it broke, you can take a look at your old one and see how many threads, you know, how much is out. So this is way out right now, so I'm gonna crank it a lot down just to get it kind of in place before we adjust it. Like I said, you have to hold that tab down as you rotate this. This is probably the most common repair on this body fridge. Okay. This one actually was kind of tight because it was sitting out of a fridge for a while and corroded, but now you can see it's real free. And I'm just gonna loosen that back up again, just so I have room to work. And then I'm gonna repair this later, so I'm not gonna show you guys that right now, but normally you would pop that back on. You put this side in first and the top in first, and then these little clips, you just go and they pop back over the clips. But again, don't break them. So we got that in place. Now we're gonna close it. Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta tighten this down to be able to close it. So we're gonna tighten it down and check it. It does latch, does hold. There's a little bit of a gap. So we're gonna loosen that back up. Tighten it down. 2 more. Tighten it up again. It's still latching. So we're gonna keep going, see how tight we can get it without it being able to latch. 1, 2. You see, now I can pull it open. That means it's too tight. It's not actually allowing it to latch. So I'm gonna come back out. 1 turn. Tighten it down. Bring it back out. 1 more. It's kind of a guess and check thing when you're initially putting these back in. Why are you making no sledgehammers? Go put that back. Okay, and we are good. So the seal's tight. The new latch is in there, and we got all our tools, right? Yep. Hey, Ellie, come here. Give me that. Come here. And that's how you replace a latch and change the door gaskets. Can you say bye-bye? Can you say bye-bye?
Mom.
She thinks Mom was leaving. Okay, well, goodbye, guys. I gotta go take care of my daughter who's upset and thinking Mom's leaving. Goodbye.